Hi everyone, it's Debbie from Nannies Who Care, and this is NWC Talks, and the topic today is the family nanny agreement. I am actually right now I'm getting ready to go out to dinner with my children, so I thought, well, this is a good time to pop on here and do a video. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the family nanny agreement and what's important for it to be in. And we do prepare our own for our families and nannies, and but it's important that you know what should be in it so that you are protected as well as the family. So it works both ways with the family nanny agreement. So some of the initial things in your agreement should be the obvious. And that would be your job responsibilities. So it is the obvious, but sometimes this is where a lot of the conflicts arise. So you want to know what you are responsible for. So sometimes in a nanny position, family may ask you to have other job duties besides taking care of the children. In that case, that's only if, of course, you agree to that. And both on the interview that both you and the family agree to other outside chores, or is it and responsibilities, or is it just taking care of the children? That means cleaning up after the children, that is standard. And also the children's laundry, the children's room and play areas, anywhere where the children would be cleaned up, and your responsibility is pretty standard. But if there's anything else that's additional, like maybe they want someone that will help assist in taking the children to their doctor appointments, or possibly they want, depending on the family, possibly they want a lot of outside educational activities, perhaps, and even inside the house. Maybe it's something as simple as watering the plants. But these little things can add up. And in your day as a nanny, of course, depending on how many children there are, that the small things could add up. So it's always good to have everything clear and in writing so everyone knows their responsibilities. So that's what we recommend. Of course, the hours. You want to know when you're working, and if there is flexibility, if they need flexibility, all of that should be discussed on the interview and agreed to by both the family and the nanny. Of course, the salary, so the hourly rate of pay, or if it's a weekly salary, it should be discussed and agreed upon. And it would go according to your experience level, of course, how many children you're caring for in your job description. And we can help you with that too, if you need help or advice on salary. What is the average salary in our area? The terms as far as how you will be paid. So will you be paid weekly, bi-weekly? Again, it's something that you want to discuss and agree on. And what we always recommend is maybe not initially on the first interview discussing salary, but for sure on the second interview, when that comes around, that's when you want to go over these things. So we went over the terms. Of course, you want to make sure you're paid legally. That means you will have taxes taken out. And we do have a tax payroll company a couple of them that we recommend, and you can contact our office for that. But it's highly recommended, and make sure that you are paid the proper way. Things like automobile use, sometimes the family would like you to use their vehicle with so that the car seats are already in there. You don't have to transfer car seats back and forth. But if they do want you to use your vehicle, you need to make sure that the car seat is transferred properly. Things like vacation and sick time, holidays, all of that should be clear and agreed on ahead of time, so it's not discussed after you start, because that could cause a problem. Things like confidentiality, a family may want you to sign a confidentiality agreement, especially if it's a high-profile family, so you're not discussing anything about their family with other people. Things like computer use, cell phone use, and exiting the agreement, the term of the agreement, and also how long it is. The standard is 1 year, but it could be 2. Things like notice and severance, really important to have in your agreement. So you don't want to forget that. It's customary to give at least 2 weeks notice, but some families and nannies agree to something different. So as long as it's in writing, that's fine. So I believe that's about all of the standard things that I wanted to tell you about. But really, anything could be in that agreement that pertains to your job, even if it's outside the scope of nannying, if that is all agreeable to you. So my name is Debbie, and this is NWC Talks, and I hope to see you soon.